This is another video from WarChronicle. Today we are going to do something different. We are going to talk about one of the most famous battles in history, but from a new perspective. The Battle of Britain, also known as the Blitz, was fought between the Royal Air Force, the RAF, and the German Air Force, the Luftwaffe. Over England during the summer and fall of 1940, it was the first major military conflict to be fought entirely in the air. The main objective of the German Air Force was to gain air superiority over the Royal Air Force, so that the German war machine could start its invasion of England. Codenamed Operation Sea Lion, but the Battle of Britain was not only a fight for territory or natural resources, it was also a battle of ideologies. On one side was the might of Nazi Germany, a ruthless and efficient fighting force determined to dominate Europe. On the other side was the Royal Air Force, a small but courageous group of pilots who were determined to defend their country and their way of life. The stakes could not have been higher. If the Luftwaffe had won the battle, then England would have been open to invasion, and who knows what would have become of Great Britain and its empire. But as it turned out, the RAF won the battle, and the German invasion of England never took place. But why did Germany lose the Battle of Britain? There are many possible answers to this question, but in this video, we will talk about 3 of the most important reasons why Germany lost the Battle of Britain. No. 1. The code breakers at Bletchley Park. Before the war, British intelligence had managed to break the German military codes. This meant that the British knew what the Germans were up to long before they did it. This gave the British a crucial advantage in the Battle of Britain. They knew when and where the German air raids were coming, which allowed them to scramble their fighters and intercept the German bombers before they could do much damage. No. 2. The failure of the German invasion of France. In May 1940, Germany invaded France. The German army was so powerful that the French army was pushed back all the way to the English Channel. It looked as if France would fall in a matter of days. But the British Expeditionary Force and the French Foreign Legion managed to hold out at Dunkirk. While the other Allied forces were being pushed back, 340,000 soldiers were evacuated to England. Among them were 68,000 British soldiers. The reason why this is important is that if the Germans had captured Dunkirk, they would have captured a lot of valuable supplies and equipment. They would have taken thousands of British soldiers prisoner. This would have severely weakened the British war effort, and it is possible that the Battle of Britain would have turned out differently. Number 3. The Royal Air Force's indomitable spirit. The men and women of the Royal Air Force were determined to defend their country from the threat of invasion. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost and the Luftwaffe had gained air superiority, the RAF kept on fighting. They knew that if they didn't, then Germany would win the war. They were ready to make the ultimate sacrifice. More than 500 RAF personnel were killed during the Battle of Britain. Many of them were young men in their early 20s. They left behind family and friends who never saw them again. If you want to know more about the Battle of Britain, there are plenty of resources available. You can read books, watch documentaries, or even visit museums. One of the best places to learn about the Battle of Britain is the Royal Air Force Museum in London. The museum has a huge collection of aircraft and artifacts from the Battle of Britain. You can see planes from both the RAF and the Luftwaffe, as well as personal items from some of the pilots who fought in the battle. What did you think of the video? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. See you next time.